You might think pelvic floor health is just something women need to worry about, especially after childbirth. But here's the truth most guys don't realize. Your pelvic floor plays a massive role in your strength, bladder control, posture, core stability, and yes, your performance in the bedroom. Ignore it, and you could be setting yourself up for problems down the road. Problems you really don't want to deal with. Let's be honest, most men spend hours in the gym working on chest, arms, and abs. But if you asked them to name one pelvic floor exercise, you'd probably get a blank stare. Yet this group of muscles sitting at the base of your pelvis quietly supports almost everything you do: walking, lifting, controlling your bladder, maintaining good posture, and even enhancing stamina in intimate moments. If it's weak or dysfunctional, you might experience leaks when you cough or lift something heavy, reduced core strength, lower back pain, or a drop in confidence where it matters most. So, let's break it down. Why should men start paying attention to pelvic floor health? And more importantly, what can you do about it? First, think of your pelvic floor as the foundation of your house. If the foundation is weak, it doesn't matter how strong the walls are, sooner or later, cracks will appear. Your pelvic floor muscles support your bladder, bowel, and prostate. When they're strong, you have better control, more stability, and improved performance during physical activity and intimacy. When they're weak, you may face leakage, discomfort, and in some cases, erectile dysfunction. One of the biggest benefits of a strong pelvic floor for men is improved sexual performance. No, this isn't just a late-night TV gimmick, science backs it up. Strong pelvic floor muscles help maintain blood flow, improve control, and increase endurance. If you've ever worried about finishing too soon or struggling to maintain firmness, pelvic floor training could be a game changer. Think of it as upgrading your engine, not just polishing the hood. Another overlooked benefit is bladder and bowel control. It's not the most glamorous topic, but it's important. A weak pelvic floor can lead to leaks when you laugh, sneeze, or lift something heavy. And while this is more common in older men or those recovering from prostate surgery, it can affect younger guys too, especially athletes who put a lot of strain on their core without balancing it with pelvic floor work. Finally, your pelvic floor is a key player in core stability. These muscles work alongside your abs, obliques, and lower back to keep you balanced, protect your spine, and help you generate power in lifts and sports. If your pelvic floor is weak, your overall athletic performance can take a hit, even if every other muscle is strong. So, how do you take care of this underrated powerhouse? It's simpler than you think. Start with basic pelvic floor exercises, often called Kegels. The trick is to isolate the right muscles. Imagine stopping the flow of urine midstream. That's your pelvic floor contracting. Practice tightening those muscles for 5 to 10 seconds, then relaxing for the same amount of time. Aim for 10 reps, 3 times a day. You can also strengthen your pelvic floor through functional exercises like squats, bridges, and deep core work. Just make sure you're engaging the pelvic muscles during the movement. Breathing is key here. Don't hold your breath. Inhale to relax, exhale to contract. And here's a pro tip: posture matters. Sitting slouched all day puts pressure on your pelvic floor, weakening it over time. So, sit tall, keep your core slightly engaged, and stand up regularly throughout the day. Think of it as giving your pelvic floor a break from carrying all that weight. For men who already have symptoms like leaks, pain, or performance issues, it's worth seeing a pelvic health physiotherapist. Yes, they exist for men too, and no, it's not awkward once you realize how much it can help. They'll assess your strength, technique, and give you a personalized program that can literally change your quality of life. Here's the bottom line: you wouldn't skip training your legs because they're not visible under jeans. So don't skip training your pelvic floor just because it's out of sight. The benefits go beyond the GYM. They affect your confidence, control, and long-term health. So, if you want to lift heavier, move better, prevent embarrassing leaks, and boost your performance in the bedroom, it's time to add pelvic floor training to your routine. No fancy equipment, no long workouts, just a few minutes a day that can make a huge difference. Take this as your wake-up call. Don't wait for a problem to show up before you start. Your future self will thank you, not just in the gym, but in every area of your life. Start today, keep it consistent, and watch how much stronger you feel from the ground up, literally.